Shidim Shari. It is September 30th, Monday, 2024, last day of September. Wow, another quarter over, another month over. The older you get, the faster time go. Um, Today, sector focus, healthcare. Let's go through as many as I can in the next 15, 30 minutes. Hopefully not 30 minutes. Trust me, I do not want to do 30 minutes worth of live stream this morning, but maybe 15. Okay, first up, Humana. This is a 3-year chart. Massive tax loss pressure for this entire year. It started the year for over 450. Okay, so keep in mind, you're talking there's people that long-term holders that had Humana for 2+ years, even 3 years going back. That is higher than where it was as of last month. Okay, so not a surprise. On top of that, okay, Humana had multiple negative catalysts that hurt the stock. No doubt, this entire step down here, 3 gap. Okay, they have because of bad earnings, right? You're talking about a company that was earning $7.78, going into negative 11, barely 89 cents, and then yeah, it has been ugly, but it's coming back. Okay, last quarter 696. When this happened, for those with short memory, and unfortunately the majority of people have short-term memory, real short-term. When this happened, I said this is gonna be the kind of thing that take multiple quarters, usually 3/4 a year, because company can't raise rate. Okay, if something happened to the business structure and they had to raise premium, well, sometimes it take 6 months or longer, because if you if I buy healthcare, I've been buying personal healthcare, health insurance for, gosh, 24 years now, since 2000. Yes, I have to buy my own health insurance, and when you buy your own health insurance, it's a yearly contract. So does it matter if Humana face business changes where they have to raise premium? They can't raise premium on me until my contract is up. So usually when something like this happen, it's multiple quarters, and I was right. Okay, so I was right to think that's gonna be 2 or 3 quarters, at the most 4 quarters, at the most. And so they have been able to, of course, absorb the change in business, and sure enough, you see income compared to some nasty negative or almost no earning for the previous 2 or 3 quarters. Okay, so it takes time, not a surprise. Now they face, of course, regulatory and government pressure as well, as far as what they have to cover and all that stuff. If you care to read the fundamental on what caused uh, Humana to sell off here, you should. I don't need to babysit you. Okay, if you invest money into a stock, at least read up on the news on a weekly basis if you can, so that you don't sit there and wonder why it came down. No doubt the big catalyst is, of course, a tax loss, but I am pleased of the way it behaved in this gray zone, right? How it behaved here show me the basic. It's And on top of that, okay, the selling pressure declining. I like that. Okay, so it's fine. In fact, this is potentially one of those stocks that could have, keyword could have bottom, and it might not face was lower in October. As I stated last week, tax loss selling season can happen after Labor Day. For some stock, it could end it before October. Some stock might end it at the end of October. So there's no set rule that, oh, tax loss will happen last week of October. No, it can happen from Labor Day through the end of October. It can stop for some stocks, and the way it behaved last week is a good thing. It's I'm not ready yet to declare, oh, it's over, time to jump in. But I like Humana here. I don't hate it. I've been patiently waiting for it to finish bottoming, and then I can go in much bigger. I have 30 shares. Come on, that's hardly big. There was time when I owned hundreds of shares of UNH and other things. So speaking of UNH, would I buy here? No, absolutely not. Okay. Um, where would I buy UNH? Would I buy UNH at the 100? For sure at the 200, but what would be the reason? I don't know. All right. For now, if you have it, I would say set your stop at the ref low here on this candle here, 565-ish. Because if that fail, then you might see 553, 554. I don't know about you, but I don't like to give $10. I don't like to throw $10 out the window, and neither should you. Okay, so at the least set the stop there with an order to buy back in there, or at the 100 MA, wherever that is. That would be the safe thing to do. Here's my insurance company, the best of the bunch, the biggest vampire of them all. I just love how, compared to Humana, United Health, Cigna, this company, for whatever reason, you can, whatever you reason you want to call it, instead of calling itself Blue Cross Blue Shield, the biggest scammer, rip off, scumbags of the industry. Yes, scumbags, okay, of the industry. Um, they call themselves Elephants. And before that, they have a different name. Before that, it was, I can't recall when the last time, if they ever called Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because that's what it is. Uh, and to be blunt, every insurance company fit in the correct category of scumbag. Doesn't matter if it's health, car, home insurance, you name it. Okay, the entire business structure is scummy. If you buy insurance because it's a necessary evil of any sort, from health to auto, wait until you have to file a claim for something. It's always a pain in the butt. Okay, they quick to take your money, very slow to agree to pay you anything on any level, except for life, because death is death. What a scummy industry, complete scummy. Okay, that's all. I detest insurance industry at every facet. Oof, give me the cringe. As far as ELV, um, the key support is this white line here. All right, so if you want to buy, it's getting close. It's getting close. Okay, so don't ignore that white line. Okay, this white line is going back a year and a half. Has been the key support. Now breaking that, then it's troubling. Okay, but for now, you gotta like that white line. And if you want to duplicate that white line into a channel, you can, because I think it's a beautiful channel there. Could be, okay. It could be a nice looking channel there. Yeah, I say so, right? So the upper end could be 5, depending on where it's gonna be. But yeah, use that. But I like it here. If I was to play in ELV, I would sell put spread down here, 495, 485 down here, using this right here. Okay, this has been a really nice support zone right here. Okay, you can see it. Okay, let me draw it in. This is a very busy chart. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. Let's remove all these. Okay, this remove, so busy. We don't need this orange lines anymore. Remove. Now it's getting better. Now it's getting better. And so yeah, I like it here. You know, I wouldn't mind buying share at 511. Sell put spread 490, 495, 485 down here. Yeah, that would not be a hard spot to buy ELV. Cigna. Cigna is the same situation, you know, as far as, you know, where I would buy, you know, this gray zone right here, which I like. The last few times I traded Cigna up to 200 has been a very nice trade. Yeah, it's been 2 wins the last 2 times I bought down here. Okay, so next time it come down into the 200, I probably buy some, sell some put spread down here, do like a 325, 315 put spread. Yeah, that's a good play on Cigna. Like I said, Cigna, United, Humana, they use their name, but not Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Gotta call it something else because it's too scummy of a company to put its name on the billboard on the stock market. Unless somebody can give me a good explanation of why it does not use the name. Okay, sue me. LabCorp. I love LabCorp down here, right? I talk about LabCorp a long time. Trade this stock a million times. Seem like it. Of course, I exited up here, and then it went crazy. Came back down. I almost bought down here. When on this drop down here, I had ordered in to buy down here, right? Because I exited fully up here, and boy, I would love to buy at 210 and 205 ish. Yeah. Would I touch it here? The answer is no, absolutely not. Okay. Would I buy it at the ref low, confluence of, you know, ref low and 200 and 100? Yeah, I would consider doing that. Okay, I would consider doing that, but until it get down there, no. Would I buy down here? Yes. Would I buy down here? Yes. I'm not all that positive on this sector right now because of the weakness in the economy. I like it down here. Definitely don't love it up here. I don't mind trading using TA as entry point here, regardless of what I think about the economy. DGX, Quest Diagnostic, definitely no. Okay, this is a much. I love Quest Diagnostic down here. Exited up there, and my God, it keep on running. Okay, and would I buy here? Absolutely not. I would rather buy LH, to be honest. Going back 3 years, okay, this stock is up there, right? It rose up, peak out at the end of the pandemic with all the testing, right? And then it spent the next 2+ years declining because less people are testing. Okay, so but it's over. The negative. I was positive on Quest and LabCorp down here because the comparison of the pandemic was over. They had a negative comp for over a year and a half. It was brutal. That's why the stock keep on doing this, okay? Because people keeps hoping that they can, you know, balance out their business with the lesser COVID testing. And no doubt the COVID testing was booming, and take that away for the past 3 years hurt. But they lap that bad comparison. So now it's back to green, but it's too green. Okay, it is way too green. And think about it. The stock earned last quarter is less than the peak, way less. Okay, so it's way ahead in valuation. If you look at the fundamental of the business, it is um, in the category of expensive. Just look, quarterly earning during the pandemic, $4, over four, over three, and it start to decline right here. See, this is the beginning of decline right here. When you go from 396 to 333, and then 322, and then it just keep on going lower. And now we are at two. Last quarter was 235 for the quarter, and it's up there. Really? TA wise, yeah, it's doing what it's doing, but fundamental wise, come on, it's way ahead of its skis as far as valuation and the business. Okay, so I would not touch that. Would I buy on a channel low? The answer is yes. Okay, but it's way down here if you consider that. So for me, it has to come down at least to the 100, more likely the 200. There is no reason to be in this for me. Okay, no reason to chase it. All it take is they come out with a bad guidance next quarter or the quarter after because of the slowdown in the economy, because of the bad economy, and less people want to spend money on getting tests. That's all it takes, and say hello to a 20% cut. All right. Here's a couple of stocks I don't talk about often, but it's worth mentioning. Hospital. I used to trade Tenet long time ago. It been a long time. It maybe even 5 years since I traded Tenet Healthcare. But Tenet Healthcare and HCA are the two big hospital chain, and poof, no way, no. But they do well. Okay, they do well. Do they do well in bad economy? Good question. Let's take a look. Tenet. Okay, no doubt. Look at that. The big competitor is HCA. All-time high. Okay, they both. Now let's go and compare them in a recession. See how they do. I have not looked at this for years. For years, both company. I thought about them, but I just never put them on the list of things to buy, and missed out, right? That's the thing. You only have so many eyes. HCA, don't tell me it doesn't exist back then. Really? Crazy. How about THC? Okay, so THC existed back in the last recession. So here's the bottom of the market. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. It makes sense. Why? Why does it make sense as far as it doing poorly in a recession? Does hospital make money if nobody go in there? Think about it, right? If people are broke, lay off, and high unemployment, do they want to go into a hospital, or do they wait until it's absolutely necessary to go? And if they don't go, certainly hospital don't make money. And who do you think benefit when people don't go to the hospital? The health insurer. Less claim. That's why you want to be, if you are a believer that we are heading into a recession, then you want to be in a Humana. You want to be in the Cigna, the Elevance, because people are still paying premium. Companies are still paying insurance for their employee. Sure, they might lay off 2%, but less utilization of the services will boost the bottom line of health insurer and hurt the Quest Diagnostic, hurt the hospital. Okay, common sense, yes. If not, you know what the old saying is: common sense is not common. It truly is. It's one of the funny thing about words. Common sense, yeah. And whoever said common sense, is it the one famous philosopher? Common sense is not common, or something like that. He said it. It's true. Very true. Okay, let's end this video on the Met device. I'm not big on them, but if you bought them, you made money. Look, wow. Okay, I hate it. I hated Abbott. I thought this line right here is gonna be the ceiling, but no, it did break out and got into the next level and fill the gap. Hey, TA. Okay, let me remind people. I'm guilty of this. We are all guilty of this. Well, most of us are guilty of this. We are biases to our own opinions. I hated this sector because of my biased view on the economy, so I ignore it. I didn't care to look at it. But if you trade TA, using strict TA, leave out your personal feelings and opinions, you could make a lot of money, right? That I can't say enough about how TA can make you a lot of money if you can leave out your personal feelings, your personal hatred. I do. I leave out my personal hatred for Blue Cross and Blue Shield, okay, and then make money trading the health insurer. So that part I got right. This part I got wrong. But now, is it time to buy? No. Okay. Abbott, no. Would you, if you want to buy, I say this right here, because if it was resistance, perhaps it's going to be support. So if you want to do it, 109. Safer to sell 105 put spread down here, right? Now, would you buy at the 100? Depend on how the pullback is. But as far as the sector and the fundamental, no doubt I don't like it. Just like the hospital, all right? Unless you absolutely need a surgery to survive in bad economy, people defer going to the hospital, getting surgery, especially things that are not necessary. Oh, my knee hurt, my hip hurts. Well, guess what? It's not death. Edward Science, I'm out. That was nasty. And tax loss. Okay, tax loss. Can it come down and visit the low? Very likely. Okay, very likely. You're talking, look at this thing. My God. Okay, a lot of tax loss here. So don't be a hero. Now, if it goes sideways to the end of, if it stay here through the end of October, then yeah, that might be worth a gamble to buy. But to me, it's safer to wait for the test of the low, then I go in. Okay, I like EW. Now, I like EW more than other med device. Why? It's always common sense. It's not common. What is more important to life than knee surgery or hip replacement or ankle surgery? Your heart. There is no delaying, deferring. You will be dead. You don't have a choice. Is that common sense? I hope so. I'm extra snarky today. Extra snarky. It's my true self, to be honest. I'm extremely snarky. Okay, I'm not a nice, friendly kind of guy. you see more the true me this morning than the typical morning. I'm usually extra snarky. Um, how about what other med device? I've been out of this sector so long that I kind of forgot what I normally would suggest. Um, Abbott, EW, Medtronic, of course. Look at that. See? Look. Who would have thought? I thought Medtronic was dead. But if you bought it at the 61.8 fib, look, what a beauty, right? Once again, leave out your personal bias if you can. Okay? Leave it out. TA works. TA Trump. Trump, absolutely Trump personal biases. Absolutely. That's why it's designed to be that way. It's designed for you to leave your emotional, personal bias behind. Okay? I'm showing you this sector to show you the mistake. I can own the mistake. I can own it. I can be snarky to myself. Okay? Wow. All right? But now up here, would you buy it? No, 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 no. Now is not the time to buy into Medtronic. It's over. We missed it. You missed it. I missed it. We all missed it. Where is that Oprah meme? It's like you have a car, you get a car, no, you missed it, I missed it, we all missed it. All right. So if you didn't miss it, congratulations, well done. Anyhow, enough rambling, longer than I expected, but I hope it was entertaining. I'm here to teach and entertain, but who knows? I might be annoying to some people. Anyhow, good luck today. It's gonna be an interesting day. This week, starting tomorrow, Jolt, jobless opening, job opening, and labor turnover, big numbers. Okay, big. Jolt and unemployment rate this week, Friday, two big ones. Jobless claim, meh. Big move in the market this week. Okay, I expect big volatility this week. Later, people.